Hi friends, welcome back to another video. I'm Elizabeth and this is update number 32. So I'm super excited that we've made it this far and we're gonna just get right into what this week was like. Oh, you guys, this week was pretty crazy. We just had, for the first time in 7.5 months now of losing weight and documenting it, we had probably the craziest week family wise and just events that happened and things that came up that needed to be handled that just really did not allow me to focus on the weight loss. So I stuck with the S and the E, but I didn't do any more fuel pull days and I did not look into protein sparing modified fasting at all. So I didn't research it, I didn't implement it, I didn't get anything for it, any special ingredients to pull it off or do anything like that. I think there's some kind of something I need to buy so I can make this cloud bread or whatever that will help me on those days of eating. But I didn't even look into that. So that's on the list for this coming up week. So yeah, this week was just absolutely just crazy. It was just a crazy week. Everything is okay. Family-wise, everything is okay. Everybody is happy and healthy and we're fine. There was just a lot of things that came up. Sick kids, just issues with family members, just different things that had to be handled. So, on a side note, so I'm still injured. That is the hardest part. So I started to feel better part of the way through this week. And so I was starting to feel better and I was like, this feels awesome. So I started doing cleaning and catching up on stuff. I mean, you guys can imagine I have not been able to even do my dishes, do the chores of bending over and unloading the dishwasher. Everybody else has been having to pull their weight, but then of course I had sick kids too. So it's just been a lot. I had one great day where I was just oh, I feel a lot better today. So I think I overdid it. And then we had some family stuff come up where I just didn't get to rest my back. And after those couple of days of that, the next day, my back just flared back up like crazy. I did not make it back to the gym to do the arm exercises or aerobics, the aerobic machine, not the weights, not the arms specifically with weights or anything, but just this aerobic machine where you move your arms and your legs. I was gonna go try that and my back flared way back up and I was like, okay, that is not the right choice right now. And so I'm thankful I didn't. So yeah, I've had to pull back on everything and just keep resting it. And it sucks. It sucks for my family. It sucks for getting everything done. It really sucks. So I have missed, I think at least 2 or 3 exercising at this point, somewhere between 2 to 4. Okay. And I'm really missing it. I missed it this morning. So I'm just kind of going crazy with it. I really want to get back to it. But at the same time, it's been the same kind of level of injury now for over a week. I don't necessarily feel like it's a whole lot better since I kind of re-flared it up again. So now I'm okay, I really do have to take it seriously, back off and give it this time to heal so that I can get back as quickly as possible because I don't want this to keep following me. So yeah, this week, no weight loss on the scale, no fuel pull days, no exercise. So this week kind of got derailed. Thankfully, 6 days of this week, I did the S&E, but guess what was this week, you guys? This week was my birthday! So I just had my birthday right before making this video. And yeah, I have talked about for the last 7.5 months, I've been planning a cheat day for my birthday, and I'm happy to report that I did that cheat day, and I feel great about it, and I'm super happy. I've gotten a lot of flack in the comments on this channel, some really nasty ones, actually, about the cheat day. I have no problem with taking a cheat day. This is the example, I think, of self-control with food and a healthy, balanced thinking about food. That's what makes Trim Healthy Mama a lifelong plan. To have one meal off plan that was planned. Not just planned, you guys, but 7.5 months of planning. Okay, so I planned this special day for 7.5 months. Where on my birthday, I didn't want to have to worry about it. I wanted to be able to eat and just not worry about the weight loss. Here's the thing, I've been working on losing weight for so many years now, off and on, different diet programs. My birthday would come up and, we would just not celebrate with food at all. I've done that for so many times. and nothing is ever sustainable long term. And so I'm trying something different this time. With Trim Healthy Mama, I'm trying something different this time. And the point is to be able to do that with one meal, not fall off the bandwagon completely, you know, come back and start right back up right again. And I am, you know, we're on the next day now, and like I have my eggs for breakfast and my berries, like my normal thing. You just have to be able to have that self-control and not let it derail you for a really long time. You know, don't do it for a week. But I think it's a healthy way of looking at it, because that is the long-term success you're going to have. That is the self-control that you're going to have, where if something special comes up, to not fall off the wagon because you just didn't have self-control and you just gorged yourself on carbs and ate whatever you wanted. Like what I had was very, very planned. So when I first started carnivore back in like March, as soon as you take away foods and restrict yourself, it's like that's when you want like everything. So I've done that numerous times throughout my weight loss journeys, and that was no exception. So I started to just like make lists. If anything came up that I really wanted to eat, I just started making lists. And I thought at some point, maybe on my birthday, I just have everything. And I have found now that I've calmed down a whole heck of a lot. Now that I have a lot more variety with Trim Healthy Mama, I didn't need to do that. So I picked for my birthday, which I feel like is a really healthy way to think about it. I just picked, okay, what do you really, really want to have? Like if you can have one birthday meal, what is it? What is it going to be? And, you know, there's something that you just really enjoy. And so some of you may know, but we do something, I did a birthday video. I'll try to link it. So last year's birthday, I filmed, because we have this special thing on our birthdays that we do where there's a lot of free places around here. And I'm not talking about like the chain restaurants. There's a couple of like local restaurants that give you money off of your meal or different freebies and stuff for your birthday. And it's just become a fun tradition in our house. Every person for every birthday wants to go get their freebies. It's just kind of like how we celebrate. And that feels like my birthday to me. I mean, when you're a grown up, like I didn't buy myself like presents, you know, I don't need like jewelry. I didn't need like a present. I didn't even truly need to do a whole lot. My back was really, really hurting, and I just didn't even feel like going anywhere or doing anything. And so this felt like just a nice little way to celebrate. I know there's been plenty of comments on the channel. You don't have to repeat it about, you know, using food as a celebration. We shouldn't get enjoyment from our food, different things. I am not under that mindset. So I felt fine with celebrating with my birthday. So what I chose was, there's this local place. It's like a burger joint, but it's all farm fresh, like food and everything. And they make this amazing blue cheese bacon burger with like a grilled onion ring, their own homemade onion ring on top of it. And it's absolutely amazing. And that's the one thing I thought, that's what I'd like to have. And so you go there and you eat out, you can eat outside. There's picnic tables and stuff outside. So I brought my family, I got my free stuff, they got a few things, and we just sat outside. The weather here is beautiful in October, especially in the evening. It really does cool off, and it's just so peaceful, nice. And so that was just it just felt so good. It felt so good to just sit outside and chillax with my family. And that was the one thing I wanted to do, but with that meal. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my birthday, and it was nice. It was nice to be able to just to have a hamburger, you know? And so I didn't worry about it. Not, you know, the bun was probably really the only part off plan, but no, I did not want to wrap it in lettuce wrap. So I just enjoyed it, and that's my one exception. And I will be honest though, there's another place, it's related to this restaurant, but it's like a sister restaurant. And they make the most amazing death by chocolate cake. And you may not know, but chocolate cake is my weakness. If I was going to cheat for anything, it's going to be chocolate cake. Like I could eat chocolate cake every day, all the time. I never do that because I can't. And so I did. I had one piece of the chocolate cake, and it was so good. And so it was just nice. It felt so balanced and healthy to plan it, to be able to take that time, celebrate the way you want to celebrate, and then get right back on the horse. And so I did. And I planned it for 7.5 months. That is self-control. So I'm down with that. I'm good with that. I did not lose weight this week because of that, and I didn't do any field pull days, and so I didn't lose weight because of that. It's okay. The weight's gonna come off. It's a long-term thing. We'll adjust. So anyway, wish me happy birthday in the comments. I am 37 now. Can you believe that? Oh, I can't believe I'm that old. But yeah, 37th birthday. it's excited. I'm excited for what this year is going to bring. I'm excited to do this for myself and lose this weight. And maybe by birthday 38, gosh, I could be in a whole different place. So I'm really excited and hopeful for that. So yeah, I'm ready to just get back on the horse and just keep going. You know, it's fall now and we have holidays coming up. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We have Christmas coming up. And we have Halloween too. I will probably have a Twix candy bar on Halloween because that's my favorite. And there's been so many years where I don't eat any I just forego it. I don't partake. And this year I'm like, you know what? One candy bar on that night is not a big deal. If I'm doing Trim Healthy Mama and I'm doing all this good the whole rest of the time and I'm exercising, I can acknowledge those days. And food is a part of our celebration. It just is. Food is a part of celebrating and food is meant to be enjoyed. Enjoyment from food does not always mean abuse. I've been accused of abusing food. Anyway, just won't go there. Anyway, Thanksgiving's coming up and Christmas is coming up. And yes, I do on Christmas dinner meal and Thanksgiving dinner meal. We go to family. I'm not going to worry about Trim Healthy Mama on that day. I'm going to eat what is served. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be grateful for it. And then all the rest of the time during this holiday season, I'm going to do my normal healthy way of eating. And yeah, I'm hoping to see more weight coming off. So that's where I'm at with cheat meals and doing everything. I did my birthday exactly how I wanted to. I feel good about it. And now I'm right back on plan. This is a rough week, mostly just from other stuff going on. This coming up week is busy, but it's always busy. So I anticipate just getting right back on the horse and just continuing to do this week. It's not going to be with exercising, and that's okay. I ended up working out anyway because my workout buddy, my mom, is going out of town and she's my access to working out. So it did end up, I guess if I had to get injured at any time, this was the best time. So I'm going to be able to have a couple of days of recovery. And so I do plan to just take this whole week, lay low, not exercise. If my back starts feeling really good, I might do some walks and stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. Otherwise, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to do the protein sparing modified fasting. I'm going to do the research. I'm going to buy what I need to buy, and I'm hoping to do a whole day of it. And then if we get a second day in there, maybe we'll get an Eat With Me day out of this week too. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll do an Eat With Me day next week. And yeah, we're going to start comparing it. We're going to start doing stuff like that. I am doing a video on the fuel pull, how a fuel pull works, and so kind of explaining that. So that video should be out soon, I'm hoping. And so yeah, that's where we're at with everything. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Wish me luck for next week. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.
I start to sail along these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us. So let's get lost now.